Amen, everyone. Today, what the Lord gave me to talk about is false lovers. He took me to the book of Hosea, and in chapter 2, God compares the children of Israel to a harlot, which is a prostitute. And the definition of a prostitute is a person who gives up their body for like money or just something materialistic. And the children of Israel, first off, God told Hosea to marry a harlot just so he can get a feel of how God felt with the children of Israel. God is married to us, and we are being harlots towards him, being prostitutes towards him, and we are committing spiritual adultery towards God. And that's by going after false lovers. Hosea chapter 2 verse 5, it says, "For their mother hath played the harlot, she that conceived them hath done shamefully. For she said, I will go after my lovers that give me my bread and my water, my wool and my flax, mine oil and my drink." Your possessions that you want may not be one of these things listed, but they are something that you are going after. You're going after something that's not of God to gain something that God can give you. But you're going after something like a relationship. You're trying to find a man or a woman to satisfy your need. But God is everything, is all that and more. In verse 7 says, "And she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them, and she shall seek them, but shall not find them. Then shall she say, I will go and to return to my first husband, for then was it better with me than now." What that saying is, God will make time for himself. God will, he will, let's say you spending too much time on your phone other than with God. God will cause your phone to act up or be broken just so you can call on him and go back to your first husband, which is God. Or maybe you relied on your job too much to pay your bills and supply your needs, and then you skip paying your tithes, and then once your money start acting funny, you go back to your first husband, which is God, to ask him to supply your needs now, because you need help. If you start just going after these false idols, God, and you don't learn that those are false lovers and false idols, God will make time for himself. Verse 8 says, For she did not know that I gave her corn and wine and oil, and multiplied her silver and gold, which they prepared for Baal. You don't know how much God provided for you. You take no thought to how you wake up every morning, yet you still go after these false lovers. You don't even thank God in the morning. You don't even thank Him that you have money to even eat anything, yet you still go after a false lover. Sometimes false lovers can be somewhere we go to that's familiar or that makes us feel secure. If you find yourself spending too much time away from your calling and away from your service for Jesus, know that that is a false lover. False lovers can be humans or materialistic or something that you're just putting all your time into. That is not of God. Don't give yourself to something that's not of God, expecting satisfaction and expecting things to soothe you, things to satisfy you. That is not of God. God is a jealous God. He wants all of your attention. He's the one that created you. If you accepted Him as your Lord, then let Him be your Lord. I don't think people understand what kingdom principle is. Kingdom principle is He is your king and you have to abide by His rules. He's going to take care of you, but you have to abide by His rules. Who is or what is your false lover? Amen.